I grabbed a package of these Marble Ridge pork burgers. It says world's greatest pork burger. Now, why would I say something like that? World's greatest pork burger. A lot of people never even heard of a pork burger, never had one. But I personally grew up on these on the hog farm. Every time we fired up the grill, we threw a batch of pork burgers on there. That way you had lunch for the rest of the week. And these are the world's greatest, in my opinion, because of the genetics that we use on the farm. This is a Mangalitsa Duroc cross, which is an amazing combo of genetics. So it's gonna give you flavor, moisture, tenderness, everything that you would want in pork. And check out these pork burgers right here. These are thick. They're dang near a half pound each. And just gorgeous. Look at the coarse grind on them. They've got a lot of fat in them, which makes them flavorful, makes them juicy. And guys, don't be afraid of this fat. This Mangalitsa and this old school Duroc fat is much healthier than the newer genetics that you guys are used to eating from the grocery store. They have much higher monounsaturated fats, which is the healthy fat, kind of like olive oil and things like that. A lot of omegas, so these are actually very, very good for you, even though that they're kind of a treat and flavorful. So I'm gonna get them seasoned up. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the smoker. So guys, I'm on a mustard binder kick today. I'm on a Heath Riles kick. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the burgers with a tiny bit of mustard as my binder, and then sweet and savory, of course, on these bad boys. I'm just gonna put a pinch of original over the top, flip them over and do the same. I'm a huge fan of smoking pork burgers. They take up all that smoke flavor and they get really tender and juicy. The key to one of these is just not to overcook it. A lot of people wanna cook them and they start getting them done like you would, you know, like frying a burger or something like that, but you don't wanna overcook these bad boys. And that's it, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys on. We're gonna let them kind of slow roll. Woo, doggy. Jambo's cooking now, boys. Right up around 340, 350. We'll tone them down a hair. I can see I got my fire going just right. I'm gonna go ahead and stick these pork burgers in between on this thing. I don't want them to get overcooked. I want to take them kind of slow. So I'll put them right here in between these bellies. You can check out my smoke. You see it? No, you don't, do you? That baby's cooking clean. So look how clean my fire's burning. That sucker's rolling. Go ahead and knock it back a pinch on my intake now. Since I've got it going so good, I'll run that halfway. Okay, shut the door. And I've got my exhaust about halfway as well, so hopefully that dials in right about 300 where we want it. 275, 300 be perfect on this cook. As you can see, it doesn't take long for the Jambo to dial in. It's coming back a little bit, drop down to 300 when I open the doors, popping back up. But I think it's gonna settle in nicely. Choke it down a pinch. All right, so I'm gonna take the Sizzling Heat barbecue sauce. Go ahead and dump out a bottle of that. If you haven't tried this one, man, it's good. It's got a little kick to it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a little bit of Bush Light, because that's how we do it. Mix that in. Go ahead and dunk these burgers. You want to pull these pork burgers off at about 150, 145, 150 degrees. Internal temp. You don't really want to let them go much longer than that. I've got them. I'm going to go ahead and set the sauce on these just a pinch longer. You can top them with a tiny bit of rub if you want. All right, I got these pork burgers off and they look absolutely gorgeous. The sauce kind of tacked up on them. I only put them on there for like 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and build my pork burger the way I would eat it at home. Now, first thing I want to do, call me crazy or whatever, I'm dunking this bun on the bottom, some of that sauce that we made. That's that Sizzling Heat, along with the Bush Light, and I'm telling you, it's so good. I like that bun to get a little soggy. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'm going to take a good dose of white onions here, and then pretty heavy pickle. Got my bun sauced, and that's a pork burger the way I like them. Boom. This is the world's greatest pork burger, in my opinion. This is Mangalitsa Duroc cross pork from Marble Ridge Farms. About almost a half-pound patty on these, man. These are set up for success. I'm gonna go ahead and dig into one of these bad boys. Look at that. Got onion, pickle, It's so good.